Good day. Today I'm going to show you how to make this bow. It's not a difficult pattern to follow, and you can use this bow on your Christmas tree, or you can use it for your hair or for a dolly. It doesn't matter where you use it. It's not difficult to make, and it will take more or less 2 hours to make. What I used is some cotton, 4-ply cotton yarn. You're going to need your embroidery needle. I use the size 3mm. You're going to need a scissors and your embroidery needle. Let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start with a slip stitch. And we're going to make 18 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 18 chain stitches. If it's not big enough for your bow, if you want to make it a little bit bigger, you can put some more chain stitches on, but just make sure that it's an even amount of stitches that you've got. The next row, I'm going to make 3 chain stitches extra. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to make a half double crochet stitch in the 5th stitch from my hook. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the 5th one I'm going to make a half double crochet stitch, and then 1 chain stitch, skip the next chain and make a half double crochet in the next one. Chain 1, half double crochet in the second one. So you skip 1 and make your half double crochet in the next one. Skip 1, chain 1, skip the next chain stitch and make it in the second one. Okay, we're going to repeat this until we get to the end of this row. And there you go. This is how it will look when you're done. Now make 3 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3. Turn your work around, and now we're going to make our next row half double crochet stitches on top of the half double crochet stitches of the previous row. Now this 3 chain with the 3 chain counts as your first half double crochet stitch and your first chain, so we're going to make it on top of that one there. One chain and on top of the next one through both loops. 1 chain stitch and on top of the next one through both loops, and you're going to repeat it until you get to the end of this row. When you get to the last one, I made my last chain, I'm going to make the half double crochet stitch somewhere in that space, not on top of it, in the space. Now make 3 chain stitches, turn your work around and start with your half double crochet stitch on top of the first one in your row. 1 chain and the half double crochet stitch on the next one, on top of the next one. This is a repeat row for 44 rows. So you're going to repeat this row for 44 rows. Then it should be long enough to make your bow. So I'll see you when I'm done with 44 rows of this. When you're done with your 44 rows, you can just make sure that it's big enough for your bow. You can end off or fasten off, but leave a long tail because you're going to work two ends together and you're going to shape your bow. So make sure you leave enough yarn to do that. There you go. Okay, now I'm going to work this end where we started. I'm going to work this away, but don't work it away in this start row. Oh, come on now. Just get another embroidery needle. Okay, so I'm going to work it away in the second row. Okay, so once you work that together, we're going to take these two ends and we're going to work them together. Nice and tight. And make sure you only go into the first row of your work. And work your stitches nice close to each other. Make sure you go into each stitch. When you work them together. Okay, there you go. Now this is going to be the inside and that is going to be the outside. So turn your work around so that the right side is in on the top. And then make sure that you got them. But let's just turn them back again because it's going to be easier to make sure that they are even sides. you can press this side that's not worked together so that it also have a little riff, or you can see a pleat there. Then you can turn your work around. And the two sides are there. Or you can iron it, press it, so that you've got a side on that side. Now you're going to take the side that you work together, and you can see you've got that little riff there. You're going to put it on top of that, so that you know that this side and this side are equal, like that. Now you're going to take this, we're going to make this bow now. You're going to make a riff there, or you're going to make it on top, or it doesn't matter. Just a little, so that it makes a bow. So in and out on this side, in and out on that side, like that. In and out, in and out. And we're going to work this now so that it stays like that. So I'm going to take my needle, my yarn, and I'm going to make sure you've got both sides, the back and the front. There you go. This is how it looks on the one side, and this is on the other side. And my yarn is on this side, so I'm going to go from this side right through to the other side. I'll work these parts together. And you can go as many times as you want to secure them. Now this is what happens if you've got a very long piece of yarn. And go through all the pleats to keep your bow in place. Now you must make sure that you're happy with how your bow looks before you cast off. Now I've gone a little bit too much on that side, so I'm going to go to this side as well and make sure that my bow is equal. And then you can cast off your yarn fast enough. Okay, so when you're done, you can make 2 more with 18 stitches and 10 rows for the bottom of your bow. So I made my 2, and now you're going to also leave a long piece of yarn, And now I'm gonna make 1, 2. When you go to your second one, you can use the same string. You don't have to use a different one because we want them to be together. Could you please there? And use the same string that you use for this one. Make sure you go through all of the pleats. Nice and tight. And when you're done, make sure you stop with your yarn in the middle of the 2 ends and on the back side, or in yeah, in the middle. Because now we're going to work this 2 ends. What's going on here now? We're going to work them now onto our bow. So there you go. Both of them are worked together. And now we're going to take these 2 ends and we're going to work them onto our bow. So just there in the middle, you can go through. And work them on. You can go to this side. Just to make sure they are nice and tight. And you're going to go straight up. And on, and then on the other side as well. And then when you're sure that you are done, you can work away your ends. And there you go. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please like and subscribe to my channel to see some more creations I made and ideas and projects. I also have a Christmas playlist, so please go and have a look there. I hope to see you soon.